Hello, welcome to week 37 of Project 52, where we are producing 52 tracks in 1 year. And this week we are making something a little bit different, which I'm very excited about. So let's get right to it and I'll show you what we are working with this week. Alright, so as you can see, the project is already looking a lot different than we are used to in this project so far. This week I am going to do a remix of a viewer, Andy, who has been incredibly helpful throughout this series. They've been sending me feedback on pretty much every track that I've made so far, and the feedback has been, as I said, so helpful in improving my skills and kind of hearing an outside opinion on the things that I've done. So thank you, Andy. I can't thank you enough. A couple of weeks ago, Andy wanted to remix one of my tracks from Project 52, and it was super interesting to hear the track that I just made kind of reimagined by Andy, and the results were amazing. So I kind of wanted to return a favor and remix or reimagine one of their tracks. And it's here, the pink thing, and it's called The Time, oh I don't know. And it's very interesting and cool in my opinion. Andy has a very unique production style. As you can see, I have already kind of started thinking about ideas yesterday when I set up the project. But before we jump back into production, I will first show you Andy's track. Just some parts of it. It's pretty long, so I won't show you all of it, but just so you can get a feeling of what we are working with. Then I'll show you the idea that I've been starting to sketch up. It's super short, but I'll still play it to you so you'll get an idea of that as well. It'll just take 20 seconds or something. After that, I'll maybe, as I usually do, I'll show you these tracks, like the individual tracks that I have here. That'll take even less time, I think, because there are just a couple of elements from Andy's track and then a few things that I added. So I'll just briefly show you those if you're interested, and then we'll jump back into the production and try to reimagine the piece that Andy sent for us. So that's our plan for this week's video. I'm super excited. I hope you are as well. Let's jump straight to it. I'll first show you Andy's track. And as I said, just a couple of sections of it, but just enough so you can get a feel of their production style and also what we are working with as for the remix for this week. So here's Andy's track. I hope you enjoy. And that's the track we are working with this week. So many cool effects, so many cool ambient parts. I didn't really even know where to start, but I'll show you very soon the vibe that we are probably going to go with the remix. But before that, I forgot to tell you that Andy's producer project is called Project Moondust. And I don't know if Andy has released any of their music on any sites like SoundCloud or something, but if they have, I'll ask them and put a link down in the description. So if you're interested, check the description. There might not be any links, but if Andy has something to share with me, I'll put the link in the description so you can check out more of their music. But anyway, next up, I'll show you my thing that I that I started doing. Let's just quickly have a listen, then I'll show you the tracks. There are like only, I don't know, 7 of them, no, 8. And then we'll just go back into the production mode and try to actually make a full track out of the reimagination of Andy's track, The Time, oh, I don't know. All right, so here's my idea. As I said, this is just a loop, but here we go. So slightly different vibe. We are going from 107 BPM to 115, and also the drum pattern is more of a dance style beat, which is more of my style. So just quickly, I'll show you the tracks that have gone into the idea so far. We have the kick drum, which is actually just the exact same kick that Andy used in the original track. It sounds like this. I have just put an EQ to it, so it's mixed slightly better with the other stuff. Then we have the percussion thing, which is also taken directly from the original track. And the only thing that I did is just moved everything half a beat so that the percussion are hitting in between the kicks and not at the same time. So they sound like this. And with the kick drum. Then we have 3 more drum elements which are not from the original track. The first one is a hi-hat. The second one is just like a snare. It sounds like this. And we also have a little bit of delay. And it's playing 4 times, and then for the next 4 times it's not playing, and then once again it's playing 4 times. So it kind of alternates between playing and not playing. Then the last thing is a shaker tambourine loop. It just fit quite well, so I just added it there. Also, as I said, this is not from the original track. When Andy was doing their remix on my Project 52 track, they actually used, like, for the all of the tracks in the finished piece, they used like the samples or the stems that I sent. That was crazy. Like, there were so many elements that I didn't even recognize anymore. I think Andy's way of editing samples into something totally different, it's just amazing. I'm not really that good yet, so I'll have to use some of my own samples and sounds as well. Then we have the bass, which is just like the same thing as it was in the original track, but just cut into 4-bar loops. Yeah, I think it's 4 bars. And then we have SSF with a phaser mode, giving it a bit more rhythm. Then in the leads group we have a cool electric piano that was also in the original track. It sounds like this. No, it doesn't. It sounds like this. It's doing this very lush auto panning thing with the reverb and delay and everything. It's very cool. Then lastly we have, I think it's this part here, or is it this one? I think it's this one, made into a background effect loop by taking it down 13 semitones and just like filtering it a bit to get rid of the high end. So those are all the elements in my idea so far. Let's now jump back into production and try to advance the track towards being a finished remix of Andy's track. Alright, so another cool part that at least I thought it was very cool was the last section in the track where we have, I don't know if it's this one. And also this is super cool. And I think I need to cut it a bit, so it fits better with the other drums. Oh, that's also very cool. Let me crop this as well. Maybe it can be just like a snare. I think we need to make this loop snappier. It just needs to be more dynamic, so let's try to use SSF for that. Let's also make the shaker a bit more dynamic with its volume. Alright, then I was thinking I could add some chords with Analog Lab. It would be cool to use something from the original track, but I don't know what I would use from here. Oh, this is actually super cool. Let me grab this here. We'll make it into a percussion. That's fine. Let's see what else we could use. Yeah, that's the one we used. Could we somehow like put it into a sampler and use it as an instrument that way? Let's see what happens if we put some reverb on it. Some sort of impact for the start of the new lead. Maybe this. Could we use these? I don't know. Or could we use it like this? Now I would love to use my upcoming plugin, but I can't because I haven't released it yet. Just a little teaser for you. But I think it would work very well in this case. Alright, I'm not sure about the sound nor the melody to be honest, but we'll continue tomorrow. I think it's gonna be pretty cool. Let's see, like it's super simple so far. I would like to come up with a bit more unique ideas. So let's see if that will happen, and if not, it's fine. It's just super cool to work on someone else's stems because you kind of have the ideas already laid out and you can just like repurpose them. It's kind of like playing with Legos, you know, you have the bricks, you have the colors, you have the figurines or figures or whatever you call them, and then you can just kind of use those to make something of your own, which is pretty cool. So I'll see you tomorrow and we'll try to finish the track. Okay, we are back. I actually haven't touched the project at all since yesterday, so we are starting at the exact same point as we left off. Naturally, that also means that I don't have anything new to show you, so let's jump straight back into production. I did listen to the track once today, like just before I pressed record on the camera, and I think the chords here don't work. At least with my fresh ears, they sound kind of bad. So these ones. And I think the melody is pretty good, actually. The one that we did, I think the last thing that we did yesterday. So this one. But we just have to bring it in with a filter because otherwise it's just going to be too abrupt. So let's do that first. Then let's fix the chords. Let's find a better sound. And then let's jump into this section where we are probably going to have some sort of break. But let's see. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. So the next thing is the chords. Alright, I think this will do for now. Mixing here and there. I can't help it, I just have to do it. Alright, that's pretty good. I think the kick is not in tune. I mean, at least it doesn't sound like it. I don't know if I need to bring it down 5 semitones. That would be a lot, but it sounds a lot better that way. Is that a bit too low? I think so. That was a lot of time spent on the kick drum, but I think it's better if it's lower like this. Wait, now the kick is way too long. Is it still not the right key? Oh my god. Alright, I'm going with -9. If that's not the key, then it doesn't matter. Alright, no more mixing. I need to actually do the production. Let's try to find some inspiration from Andy's original track. And let's put some crazy delay preset in there. Oh, what if we only do the wet signal? That's actually pretty cool. So this is now Earthrise preset and no dry signal, so only the wet. I'm not gonna even finalize that because I have already the idea for the next thing. It's gonna be some sort of bass that goes like bum bum, and then that's all. Ooh, that's cool.
I don't know. I don't know.
This is so creepy. Oh my god. I just have to use this. Is this mono? It's not. Alright, that's better. Oh, that's cool. Everything in here is so cool. Andy, I don't know how you do this. I think I'm gonna save this as just as a cool arpeggio. It could be cool in the second half of the drop or something. It maybe could even go like da 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 da. You know, like not hit every other time. Everything is very rough still, but I'm gonna move forward here, and I think after this we are just gonna have an outro. So let's maybe continue the drums for, I don't know, that amount of time, and then let's copy once more and get rid of the clap. Maybe that's enough as for the arrangement. There are a lot of sections that still we need to work on, and let's do it now. I noticed that I've been recording for quite a long time already, so I need to be brief. I don't need to be. I'll try to be brief. And then wherever we leave the production, after I have to end for today in an hour or so, I'll continue perhaps later today or tomorrow morning. Today it's Tuesday, by the way, so tomorrow the video already has to be up. So once again, I'm in a bit of a rush, but it's fine. I think we're able to do this. So let's try to finish the production now, tweak the details, whatever. Let's not get boxed down into the fine details too much. And I'll try to finish everything off camera later today or tomorrow morning, as I said. And at the end of the video, you'll hear the full results that I ended up going with. So it might be a bit of a surprise for you as well. Alright, yeah, the sound in the drop isn't the best. We'll need to fix it. That's pretty cool. Ooh, that's a nice addition to the clap. Oh, it would be a nice shaker, a hi-hat as well. Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, I know already that we have to add the notes back in. Let's do something like this for the, what do you call these, the breaks, so that the sound is all the way silent. There's so much to do. I have to end the video. Alright, that has to be it. There are still a lot of things to do, which I want to do before the track feels finished to me. But as I said, I will do those later and we'll end the video here. I truly hope you enjoyed this week's different type of video. Thank you so much, Andy, for sharing the stems to your amazing track. As I said in the previous section of the video, it's super cool to work on someone else's idea and try to create something new out of those, because it's just easier to kind of shape existing ideas and make them your own. Alright, that's it for the video. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, you can do so from the subscribe button below. By doing so, you'll get notified of the new videos that I will be releasing every Wednesday until the end of the year. I'll also be releasing some other videos related to my plugins before the end of the year and also after the end of the year, because I really like what I do and I hope I can keep doing it forever. And the reason, by the way, why I have been able to make plugins this long is because of you. So thank you so much for supporting me and buying some of my plugins. While you're down in the subscribe button, please also press the like button if you enjoyed the video. That also helps in showing the video to other people who might like it as well. If you're interested in joining the challenge of Project 52, where we produce one new track each week until the end of the year 2025, you can join the Example Discord server from the link in the description, where we have a Project 52 text channel, and there each week we share the tracks that we made and give feedback to others. So if that sounds like something you might enjoy, please join. We would love to have you there. That is all for me from this week. Here is the track mixed and mastered and production finished. I hope you like it. And I also hope to do next week for week 38 of Project 52. We are almost there, but still some weeks to go. So can't wait for next week. See you then. Bye bye.